Hello folks, I hope everyone's having a fantastic week. Today's video I'm going to be playing Radlands, and in particular we're going to be playing a solo variant that I made up. I've played it a couple times and it's a little wonky. It could go good, it could go bad. I'm not going to explain how to play Radlands. I will explain though how to play this solo variant. So the premise here is your city is full of camps and your camps are running out of water, but then there's Water World, which is this stack of camps here, that has almost an unlimited amount of water. So you've sent your raiders to destroy Water World and steal their water for your own. So the way it works is you're going to have your 3 camps as normal, and you're going to be, the point of your objective is to get rid of, is to destroy all of these camps. All of these camps are inside of Water World. Every turn, you're going to alternate turns between Water World and you. And every turn that the Water World goes, they're going to put a camp into play face down like that. It's going to have 2 points of 2 health points. First point, and then the second point it gets removed. Every turn, another one is going to come out until, as long, as if you got to keep killing them. So every turn, when a camp comes out, it's not ready until its next turn, until it's been in play already at the start of the turn. So every turn, the camps are going to deal 1 point of damage anywhere on your side. The damage is not distinguished between damage against people or damage against camps, and that goes for you as well. All damage is going to be equal regardless. So in this instance, if these 3 had been in play, I would be assigning 3 points of damage to my cards. And it has to be, you can only hit the unprotected cards out there. So you wouldn't be able to hit something that's unprotected, same as normal in the regular gameplay. After that, so first thing is going to be to deal damage for any camps that are out there. Second step is going to be put another camp into play. Third step is going to be to resolve any raiders. Fourth step is going to be to flip over a card here and assign that action, and we'll go through that as that goes. Once that's been resolved, then you move back to my turn and your city's forces. I'm going to keep these cards on here just for the sake of not drafting or trying to figure out what to assign as my camp. So the first camp here is going to be Atomic Garden. It's going to give me 1 card, 2 water, and damage the person they become ready. Or, prepare a damaged person. So, alright, for 2 water, I can flip mine back. This one is going to be Bonfire. Gives me 1 card to start. 0 water. Damage this card, and then prepare or restore, heal any number of cards that I have in play. But this card cannot be restored. Oh snap, that's not good. Alright, then this one's got my Raiders for 2 and Restore for 2. And that's Outpost. Alright, so then I'm going to be drawing 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. 3 cards to start. Gunner for 1 water. All unprotected enemies. Okay. That isn't good. Any enemy. Destroy 1 of your people, then deal a damage. Okay, so that's my 3 cards that I'm starting with. I'm going to go first. Every turn I do get to draw a card, so I'm going to go ahead and draw my card. Vanguard. Oh, so this was Cult Leader. This is Banish and Gunner. Alright. So I have 3 water to start. So 1 water, we're going to go here. One water here. And then 1 water to set this event into motion. And this is going to stay in my hand. That's going to end my turn. And I've got no cards left in hand, so I'm going to move on to the water world. So they're gonna put, there's no events, there's no damage for them. So next step is gonna be to put a camp into play. It's not ready yet, so they can't deal any damage. Then they're gonna flip over the top card here, and we're gonna resolve that symbol here. The only thing these cards for water world, the only thing we're gonna be concerned with is that symbol at the top. So for this, and there's a couple changes in the normal symbols and what they mean specifically for water world. So that symbol there is going to be raiders. So they're also going to have raiders that they're going to put into play. So this raider is in play for them. And that's going to end their turn. My turn now. This goes off. Destroy any enemy. So that's going to be their camp. That camp is now dead. All right. That's resolved. Discard pile here. All right, I'm gonna draw my card. Mimic. All right. Do I have a 1? Then the opponent 1 back to you. No. Oh, I'm sorry. That goes in the graveyard. What do I want to play here? So I have 3 water. 1, 2. Where's that last water? 3. I'm sorry, this had a come into play effect here of putting a punk. Alright, so I'm going to put this into play for 1 water. And for 2 water, I'm going to activate this base's ability to put my raiders into play. And that's going to end my turn. This is going to stay in my hand. Alright, so the opponent's turn now. Gonna advance their raiders. No damage. So put a camp into play for them. Flip over the top card. Alright, so this ability here is the restore ability. So if one of their camps had been damaged like this, or a punk, no, the punk only takes 1 damage, but if this had been damaged, it gets raided or prepared again like that, restored. If there is a symbol that has no effect, then for water world, then that symbol is converted to 1 point of damage to me. So I'd have to decide at that point what damage to resolve. So in the beginning, this variant can go a couple ways. One is you can be overwhelming, and since they're only bringing out 1 camp a turn, it could seem like you have them pinned down pretty easily. But what happens is, the way this variant controls against that, and I actually haven't gotten that far yet, but if you go through this entire punk deck once, then you would reshuffle everything, the discard pile, and at that point, instead of Waterworld bringing out 1 camp a turn, it brings out 2 camps. So the faster you go through your deck here, in drawing cards, or they have some draw effects too. So the faster you go through that, the faster you're going to be coming up on your doom. All right, so that's it for. No, I have to assign damage because this resolved to nothing. So the way damage works is you have to damage an unprotected card. Everything is going to be cards here. So unprotected card, and with the criteria of if it can kill a target, then it must target a target it can kill. So for example, that 1 damage can kill the punk, but it wouldn't kill one of these guys. It would only damage them. So it has to target the punk. And because the opponent, the Waterworld, wants you to go through this deck faster, punks do not go back to the top of the library. They get discarded. All right, so that's the end of Waterworld's turn. My turn now. We're gonna advance my raiders. We're gonna draw my card. What is this? Interrogate. All right. So I do have 1 camp I need to deal with. Actually, this would have advanced and dealt 1 point of damage. 1 water to put that into play. It goes in at the 0 mark, so it activates right away. Draw 4 cards and then discard 3 of those cards. So that's what I'm talking about, where you're going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, where you're going to be going through your stuff here pretty quick through that punk deck. I'm gonna keep this card in my hand and then discard the next three, those three. So I have my water replenished. I just spent 1 for that event. We're gonna use 1 to bring this guy out. So we want to deal 1 point of damage now. I could junk this card for 1 damage. I don't know if I want to though. We're gonna activate this guy here for 1 water. We're gonna deal 1 damage to the opponent, to Water World, and then it's gonna deal 1 damage back to me. I get to choose where that damage goes. So we're gonna damage here. So this is gonna die. And that is gonna end my turn. They had their raiders out before mine. Didn't they? Oh well. I'll figure that out. Well, it doesn't matter. So their turn, they're gonna activate their raiders. It's gonna deal 1 point of damage to one of my camps. So definitely not that one. I'm gonna damage that camp. Alright. Next up, here. Next up, here. Oh no. The raiders are coming back out. Alright. And that's going to end their turn. It's going to be my turn. I'm going to draw my card. Looter. One water here for that card. 1 water to put a punk into play. And we have 1 water left. 1 water to deal a damage there, and it's going to deal a damage back, and because it can kill this opponent and it can kill the punk, I get to decide which one to target. I'm going to target this one because I want that punk to stay into play. Then we have 1 card in my hand that I'm going to junk now for the damage ability. It's going to get rid of that camp, and that's going to end my turn. Let me get my water back. We're gonna advance the raiders. Come on. Advance the raiders. Next turn, that's gonna go up 1. Flip here. Alright, so this ability means draw 1 more card and use the last ability. So this has a double whammy. This one is gonna use the last ability on the discard pile, the topmost card, and then it's also going to get an additional card here. So first off, let's resolve that damage. It has to kill a punk, so that damage is resolved. Then the next one is it takes another card, and that one's going to deal another damage. So let's see where we want to put that damage. We don't want to hit this. We want that. This costs 2 to activate. So let's damage here because I want to be able to use that one. And that's gonna, dang, that one kind of hurt. All right, so that ends Water World's turn. It's my turn. We're gonna draw my card. 1 water to put this event into play. We're gonna activate 1 here to put a punk into play so we can try and protect this guy. 1 water left. What can I do with 1 water? So I'm going to take the silo for 1 water. That's going to end my turn. Alright, so now he's got a couple effects here. The raiders go off, so I'm going to damage this. He's going to deal 1 damage here, so he can actually kill this punk. And then we're going to put in another camp. Draw my card, or draw his card. Oh. Alright, so they're going to put a punk into play because this ability is the last card played. So now I have to kill the punk and then I can get to the camp. Oh, that was not good. And then they get to resolve another one. Shoot. Alright, so the water symbol is another camp. Oh, that is not good. I think I'm in trouble here. Oh, that was not good. Okay, well that ends Water World's turn. I'm gonna I'm gonna pickle here. This resolves. Destroy any enemy. So it's gonna be my choice what we destroy. So we're gonna destroy one camp. Luckily, that goes away. Anything else? Nope. I'm gonna draw my card. Sniper. I'm going to junk this card to prepare here. We're gonna play one here. Well, no, let's do this first. 2 here to deal 1 point of damage. If it hits a camp, then I get to draw a card. So we're gonna damage here. I get to draw a card. Scout. All right, that's not bad. That's pretty good actually. I want that out there. So then 1 water to put a punk here. I have the water silo in my hand for 1 water, and I'm gonna put that into play. Okay, that ends my turn. We're going on to Water World. So Water World is dealing 2 points of damage. 1 point because it has to kill first. Second point is here because it can kill this unprotected person. Oh, that was not good. It wasn't bad because these 2 actually get to stay in play. Yeah. All right, so now we give them 1 more camp. That is bad. And then we flip over here, 1 point of damage. I get to choose. So right now this is not gonna help me at all. So 1 damage there, and that ends Waterworld's turn. All right, so my turn. I've got no raiders. Get my water back, draw a card. Mutant. I need that fast damage right now, I think. Junk it for 1 damage here. 2 water for 1 damage. We're gonna hit here. And I get to draw a card if it hits a camp. So then I'm just gonna junk this to draw a card. Again, I'm gonna junk that to draw a card. People. Oh, now we have options here. I'm gonna junk that for a punk. Now this ability comes online. I could activate here to deal 1 point of damage here. That was most fortunate. That ends my turn. Ooh, I was really in a bind there. But I'm going through this deck pretty fast. All right, Waterworld's turn. They deal 1 point of damage, so it could either kill a punk or it could kill the scout. I can actually start picking them off with this and these 2. So let's get rid of the scout. Next, we're gonna put a camp into play. We're gonna draw their card. An extra camp, no. Darn it. Okay, this is tough. All right, that ends their turn. My turn. Nothing to resolve. Draw my card. I do have a punk here, so I can deal a damage. Okay, I know what I'll do then. 2 water for a point of damage here. If it hits a camp, draw a card. Oh, this might work out. 1 water here for a point of damage here. Junk this to get my raiders going. Junk this for a point of damage. We're going to take out that punk. That ends my turn. Starting with them, 2 points of damage, so it can kill here. And I want to keep that in play, and then this here, that's my only real source of damage. Okay, we're going to take a damage there. We're going to put another camp into play. I've got no way to deal damage now, except for this guy, which is kind of bad. We're going to flip over their card. It deals a point of damage, and it has to kill the looter. Okay. That ends Waterworld's turn. It is now my turn. Advance my raiders. Draw a card. We're going to junk that to draw a card. One water here. To put a punk into play. Could advance my raiders 1 to deal a point of damage, and then junk this card or play this card for 1 and draw 4, and I'm pretty sure I'll get a second point of damage. But I won't have it. No, this costs 2. I can't do it. Darn. Alright, so then I'm gonna activate this event for comes in at 0, so I get to draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I need now is a point of damage here. So I'm going to junk this card for its damage. That card is gone now. And I need one more damage, and the only way I can get that damage is here. It's going to end up killing my punk though. And then next turn he's going to do, Waterworld is going to deal 2 points of damage, killing one of these guys. Let's do it. 1 water. 1 damage there. They're gonna deal 1 damage back to me, which is gonna be here. And that ends my turn. Waterworld, 2 damage, so we're gonna deal 1 damage here. And then the second damage has to kill him off. Put in another camp. Oh, this is rough. Flip over their card, and that's a point of damage. This is the only thing keeping me alive right now, so I can't lose that. We're going to damage here, although at this point it looks like it might be a little too late. I don't have any way to damage other than the raider, and that's only going to be 1 point. Okay, I think I know what to do. Alright. That ends Waterworld's turn. It is my turn. We're going to deal 1 point of damage from the raiders advancing. Draw my card. Point of damage, okay. So that needs to obviously go away. I can't. The only way I'm going to be able to do that is by junking that card. I have to junk it. Otherwise, I think I'd be dead. 1 water. Here. I'm going to activate this card here to restore there. We have 2 water left. We're gonna set our raiders, get our raiders going, and that's gonna end my turn. Alright, so now we're gonna have 2 damage for Waterworld. 1 damage here. That's not good. Next up is there. Draw a card for them. 1 more damage, killing this. Well, that ends Waterworld's turn. My turn. I'm gonna. Ooh, I have to advance my raiders. Draw a card. I can't deal damage. I mean, I can deal 1 damage if I junk this card, or if I even activate here. Gonna spend 2 water. Set that there. But then next turn he's still gonna get another water or another camp. So I'm kind of in a pickle either way. 1 water left. The only thing I could do is take a silo. And that ends my turn. Waterworld's turn. 3 water or 3 damage. 1 damage. 2 damage. 3 damage. Put another camp into play. Flip over. A damage. Darn, that is bad. Well, I need this card here to advance. What the heck did I just do? Oh, I spent 2 water for that. Okay. This shouldn't have been there. No, that's not going to advance, so I want to keep this one. So this is going to die, but then that's going to be useless. Because I'm not going to have any people in play. That dies. One camp left. This is looking pretty grim. We bit off we bit off more than we can chew. That ends the enemy turn. Ends Waterworld's turn. My turn. We're gonna advance here, deal 1 point of damage. Advance here. Draw a card. Too little, too late. So we can. No, but that doesn't advance them. That puts in a raider into play. Oh man. Yeah, this is the only thing I can do here. 3 water, put that into play. One water, nothing I can do with it. That ends my turn. Yep, Waterworld's turn. They're gonna deal 4 damage. 2 of it goes here. 1, 2. Dead. 1 damage here to kill that off. That was rough. It was grim. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I got beat up pretty good. That's what I get for attacking Waterworld. Hope you enjoyed it. See you guys next time.